Hello YouTube and welcome back to Ganasty Games for another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 Tag Force Special. So, moving swiftly on, of course we have dueled to our little heart's content and we now have our first event for the Pharaoh. So we're just gonna jump straight in. I have changed my deck. Since the previous recording I did some grinding off screen. So hopefully my deck better works towards the Pharaoh. It's not gadget themed anymore. It's using some cool spellcasters that I think would work well with the Pharaoh. Jack, Pegasus possesses one of the 7 Millennium items. That man called Shardy. Shardy has the Millennium Key, and I have the Millennium Puzzle. They both possess dangerous ancient power. Pegasus' Millennium Eye lets him read his opponent's thoughts. I need to find a way to break that power and save my grandfather's soul. Of course we'll help him. Of course we're going to do this. Well, the tournament is in a tag duel, and I'll need a partner. Well, I mean, we have nothing else to do. We might as well. Yeah, let's give it a go. Cool. So we are going to try and save grandfather's soul. This is great. Alright, it's almost time. We need to everyone get onto the boat for Duelist Kingdom. Looks like all the duelists are gathering. Bakura actually gets some screen time. It's fantastic. I love it. Cool. Right, so this is so weird. Some of the text is just taking me right out of the experience. Cool. On the boat. Of course, the cutscene's not the most impressive. Hopefully we get a decent duel out of this. No! It's Weevil McSpleagleface. Oh no, Weevil Underwood. He's the guy from the TV and in no way looks like he could be potentially a bad guy. You can tell by his angry, obnoxious smirk. Right, so for those of you who don't know, could you show me the cards? You used a defeat card. Actually, no, I need to do a Weevil voice. Forgive me.
Could you show me the cards you used to defeat Kaiba, the legendary Exodia?
Well, I don't know if I should. You wouldn't be throwing them overboard for some reason. No,
wouldn't think of such a horrendously stupid idea.
And of course, as we were to expect, Weevil throws the Exodia cards over the edge of the boat because he's a prick. Right, so now, what are we gonna have a duel now? We're dueling on the boat. What? That didn't happen in the TV show. Oh no, we're not dueling on the boat. Right, we're on the island. Right. So the winners will take the losers' star chips, and then you bet your star chips, and you get 10 of them, and you get to Pegasus' castle, where we will be able to reclaim our grandfather's soul. So, obviously we're going to go going up against Weevil Underwood. I don't know who his partner's going to be. Maybe I have no idea, honestly, actually. But we're going to take down Weevil, and we're going to show him the power of the Dark Magician. Wait, he doesn't even have a partner. I was going to say, he doesn't have any friends, so he couldn't possibly find a partner. Shut up! It just gets a partner. Oh, I see, because Mako was Yugi's second opponent, so they're just going to put the first 2 opponents, and they're going to put them in together as a tag duel. So that's pretty nifty then. So, ignoring the really irrelevant rubbish text, it's Mako Tsunami and Weevil Underwood, and we're going to take revenge for him throwing our Exodia cards off the edge of the island. That being said, we didn't actually have Exodia in our deck in the first place, so it's kind of negligible. But plot aside, it's time to take them down. Me and the Pharaoh gonna be get this sorted toot sweet in a hurry. So, like I said, changed my deck. It's just using some rubbish spellcaster cards now. I tried to make it as good as I could with the dual points I had. Look at the. I need to change the text. I'm pretty sure there's an error with this emulator that makes the English text slightly weird. Yes. Oh my gosh, that Japanese text's always great. Right, so the Pharaoh plays a monster face down. Magician's Valkyria, a face down, Black Illusion, Dark Spellcaster type monster you currently control 2,000 or more attack can't be destroyed by battle, and they're unaffected by your opponent's card effects. Their effects are negated, and they last until the end of the turn. That being said, Valkyria is a light monster. Right, so Weevil summons Pinch Hopper, which allows him to summon an insect from his hand when it goes to the graveyard. So we need to be pretty wary when destroying it. Hopefully we can destroy it when Mako's in control, because he won't have any insects in his hand. Poisonous Winds. Wind monsters can't be special summoned. All face-up wind monsters all face-up wind monsters on the field lose 500 attack. Why would you play such a card? Wind monsters can't be special summoned. We're not using wind. Well, either way. Okay, so we've got his Pinch Hopper in hand. So actually, no, we've got Lightning Vortex. So no matter what he summons with the Pinch Hopper, so even if it's a big threat, we can still have the tools to destroy it. That being said, we'll hopefully make it so he doesn't have to use it by destroying it during Mako's turn. But, alright, so we've got the Valkyria. Alright, first off, we're going to play Magical Citadel of Endymion. It's a fancy little spell card, a field spell that allows us to gain spell counters whenever we play a spell. And then we can use those spell counters for the effects of our other cards that require spell counters. Like this Magical Marionette, for example, or Mystical Beast Cerberus. So, what we're going to do, we're going to just set some cards. Old Vindictive Magician destroys a monster once flipped face up. So we're going to shore up our defenses and see what they throw at us. Hopefully oh mate, it's from the ocean. Oh yeah, of course, in the in Bridge series apparently has something with the ocean or whatever. It's just rubbish. Alright, so Mad Lobster. It's actually a funny story about this card actually, because this is actually the second artwork of this really obscure card, and the reason for that is that Konami got in a copyright dispute with an artist, and it was apparently they had stolen some artwork for some guy. So do we want to get rid of it now? No, I think nah, you know what, we're going to not activate our trap. It banishes an attacking monster, so I don't really honestly think it's worth it. Even if we lose a monster, I don't really think it's worth getting rid of a bloody lobster with it. Right. Come on, Yugi. Alright, he plays the Vindictive Magician, which will destroy one of their monsters. But what is he going to destroy? The 1900 attack point monster is probably a safe bet. Alright, so he's going to destroy Soul Taker. Then your opponent gains 1,000 life points. But of course, Mako doesn't have any insects in his hand, so Pinch Hopper's effect doesn't activate. We get a direct attack, but it's only 450. What? Continuous Trap. Tornado Wall. Activate only if Yumi is on the field. While Yumi is face up on the field, you take no damage from attacking monsters. What? Oh, you take no damage. So I think it's like... What was it? Only from... What? Oh, gosh. He doesn't take any damage? What? What? How are we going to do this? Alright, so we need to figure out a way to get rid of that trap card. Otherwise, we are screwed. Okay, so Goki Palm. When it's destroyed by balance at the graveyard, you can add an insect with 1500 attack from your deck to your hand. So it's only got 800, but it's more than enough to destroy our magician. But multiplication of ants will summon 2 more tokens to his side of the field. They can't be used for a tribute summon though. Summons in defense vision because they've got 1200 defense. Yeah, we're going to need to have some more impactful monsters for us to think of getting through those defenses. That being said, that Yumi and Tornado Wall combo does not sound great. That being said, I do know I have some cards that can destroy spells and traps, but at the moment, I only got stuff that can get rid of monsters. That being said, this Vindictive Magician, not any good. We're going to tribute him for a new spellcaster, a more powerful one. The Magical Marionette! Rightio, so, that being said, we could have used this as well, which would probably have been a better idea. So what we're going to do, we're going to play Magical Dimension face down, which will allow us to tribute a monster while we control a spellcaster, including the spellcaster that we control, to summon another spellcaster from our hand and then destroy one of their monsters. That being said, the Pharaoh probably has some spellcasters, and if he has the Dark Magician, that will be pretty impactful as well. That being said, we could, you know what, I'm not going to waste Lightning Vortex on that, so we're just going to destroy one of those ants, and we're going to pass the turn. That's all we can do at this moment in time. Not until we get some spell and trap card removal anyway. Right. What do you got for me? A set monster. Yeah, that's... as interesting as it can come. Rightio, Pharaoh. Uses monster's effect. Alright, so each time a spell card is activated, place a spell counter on it. It gains 200 attack for each spell counter on it, but I can remove 2 from this card to target a monster on the field and destroy it. That being said, my field spell, Endymion, gains spell counters and can be used in place of removing its own ones. So I can destroy his face down monster! Nicely done, Pharaoh. I think that monster had like 2,000 defense anyway. Yeah, Maiden of the Ark had 2,000 defense. So we wouldn't be able to attack it and destroy it anyway. God damn it, the tits on that monster. What the hell? Somebody drew that. Oh my gosh. Oh dear lord. I do apologise that I couldn't let that go. Another face down monster. They're on the defensive, but equally that tornado rule combo is really frustrating. That being said, nothing quite like using mage power. That being said, do we have any way of destroying that face down card? How many counters does this have? It has 1. We need 2. So if we activate mage power now, we'll give it to the magical marionette. His attack now becomes 5,000. So as soon as we figure out a way of getting rid of that, we will have a win condition. That being said, we can activate my marionette's effects now, get rid of the last 2 counters that are on Endymion, to destroy his face down monster. Now, is it just direct attacks? Like, can I attack him directly and do damage, or is it just not going to work? Well, we'll find out. Oh gosh, this is going to be painful. So we need a spell trap card removal card now. Our monster's got 5,200 attack, but honestly, at this point, we need something else. We need something better. Right, so he activates Advanced Ritual Art. Allows him to send normal monsters from his deck to the grave to ritual summon a monster like Fortress Whale. So this one's level 7, so he has to send 7 stars worth. Oh dear. Alright, so this has got 2150 defense. Now he put a lot of monsters into summoning this card. But it's just going to get destroyed because our monster's got like 5,000 attack. That being said, whenever he activates a spell card, we get spell counters as well. So that's pretty nice. And Yugi's trap card, the Black Illusion, also protects my marionette. See, this is what I'm gunning for. We're trying to have a little bit of synergy between our decks. So we play a monster face down, and you understand. They're just shoring up the defenses. We need to get rid of that tornado wall. Oh no! Wait. Okay, so we can just destroy the monsters with our marionette. Please destroy the set monster. There we go. Because we can guarantee we can destroy the Fortress Rail, but we don't know what that face down was. It could have been something that would have, with a flip effect. Right, so I've just realised a mistake. We've got all of these defensive traps on the field, however, we now have no room to play new spells and traps. So even if we do get a spell or trap card that could destroy the tornado wall, or the Yumi, we can't activate it. So we need to figure out a way of changing this. Oh my gosh. Break of the Magical Warrior! Yes! A monster that can destroy spells and traps, and isn't a spell or trap card itself. Haha! It gains a spell counter on summoned, and then I can remove the spell counter. Yes. Remove... Wait, I have no spell counters on... Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to activate Magical Marionette. Get rid of 2 of its counters, and we're going to destroy that face down card. What was it? Pinch Hopper? No! Damn it! Alright, Pinch Hopper's going to summon a monster. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Insect Queen. Are you actually shitting me? His powerfulest monster. Oh, it's just like the TV show. This isn't great. Alright, that being said, we can now activate Break the Magical Warrior and destroy the Tornado Wall. Chances of them having multiple copies of Tornado Wall? Slim. Chance of them having more copies of Yumi, Mako's key card? Much higher. So we're going to destroy that. Plus, if we get some more spell counters on Endymion, we can destroy more spells and traps with Breaker. So, ideally, what I want to do now is try and figure out a way of destroying that. So, could you use this? But that would get rid of our Breaker, just in case. Can't be destroyed. You know what? We're going to do it anyway. This will allow us to tribute a monster while we control a spellcaster, like our Breaker. And transform it into a new spellcaster, our magical beast. our mythical beast Cerberus will do, and then it'll allow us to destroy a monster like the Insect Queen. More counters, my pretties. Yeah. Right, so if we play this card face down now, Yugi can use it next turn, plus it increases the attack of our monster by 500 points. 1400 with Cerberus, please. Direct attack. Nice. And then 5400 directly. Rightio, so that was a lot of damage. Right, so we are in the prime position to finish them off next turn. So, look, we've got Lightning Vortex, we've got some defensive traps. Like, literally, they attack us, we've got Mirror Force of Prison. We've got Black Illusion that can protect the Marionette from being destroyed in battle and from their card effects. There's nothing they got. They've got nothing. Freaking Mako and Weevil, you got nothing on us. Nothing at... Wait, Destiny Draw. Oh, I completely forgot about this being a thing. The heart of the cards is on their side. Alright, he plays a monster face down, and he just ends his turn. So that face down card must be a really impactful water monster. Maybe a Yomi ship? Yomi ship. That will destroy our monster if we destroyed it in battle. Let's see if it is. That being said, our Marionette can destroy it without having to battle. It was a lobster. It was a lobster. Huzzah! Yeah, take it. We have now destroyed both Weevil and Mako in one freaking duel with one hell of a powerful Marionette. Ooh, and we also get some DP. Nothing quite as cathartic as defeating a really just over 5,000 attack points. It's something quite cathartic about doing that. Nice, and we've beaten both of them in the first event, which is quite nice. So the pacing of this is a little bit faster than the TV show, but I'm happy. I'm happy for that. I don't know what the next event's going to be, but what I'm going to be trying to do is, of course, I've changed my deck, haven't I? So the Marionette and the old Vindictive Magician and the Field Spell are actually cards that I added to the deck. So next time, guys, I'm gonna fill that heart in the top of the screen. I can't. Yeah, there it is. This heart here. I'm gonna fill that heart to the top of this to the top again, and there'll be a new event that we will be able to do, and we'll continue the story onwards, and we'll hopefully get some new cards and new stratagems put into place at that time. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. More Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 Tag Force Special next time. But until then, guys, say so in the comments. What kind of cards and decks would you like me to try out, actually? Because, actually, you know what? We'll end the episode by getting some cards. We've got a lot of DP now for grinding off screen, actually. Because what I did was I just went and got a load of the Spellcaster Structure deck. Which, of course, it synergizes well with Yugi. He's actually got his own... Ooh, he's actually got his own deck there. So, we could get some more Spellcaster stuff to supplement our already booming collection. What else is in here? So, if we press the triangle, we can actually look at the selection. Dark Eradicator Warlock. You can summon it by getting rid of the original Dark Magician, and every time a normal spell is activated, you do 1,000 damage to them. That being said, it's got Gemini Elf, very powerful spellcaster. Its own Dark Magician's in there. Magician of Faith, which is actually banned. Dark Magic, Skilled Dark Magician's pretty good as well. Chaos Command Magician, another breaker. Damn. You know what? We should get one of these. We'll supplement our deck. It also got Mystical Space Typhoons and some pretty powerful cards in here that will be very useful in our future duels. But yeah, I got some pretty solid picks in here, actually. Divine Wrath. Magic Cylinder. Yes. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to get one of the Spellcaster's Judgment, which is only 1,000 DP. We've got loads left. So what we need to do now, guys, we're going to buy some friggin' booster packs. But we're going to buy a reasonable amount of them so that we can potentially buy some interesting decks. So part of me is thinking we should, like, commit to a certain kind of pack and get as many cards from that set and, well, hopefully get enough copies of a certain amounts of cards to actually put some strategies into play. I really like Vylon cards. So you know what? So that's got, what, Dragunities, Neo, Flying Drake. So they've got some Vylons in that as well. If we can make a Vylon deck, I will be happy as Larry. Fabled Monsters. Oh, Fabled Monsters are really cool. Right, should we do some dual terminal stuff? Yeah, you know what? What we'll do is this one doesn't have any Vylons in it, but this has got some pretty cool monsters in it. It's got Skellers and L Swarms. Alright. Get the entire box, please. I forget, we've actually got enough points. See, look, we're insane. We're insane. We're just getting one of each, please. Ha ha ha! We still got loads of DP left, but we're gonna leave it at that, guys. We're gonna leave it with a pack opening. There, so we can. Oh no! I just skipped it. Oh, kill me! Oh, it's so annoying. All right, so cards that we've got Drak Graber. That's a very powerful dinosaur that allows you to summon more Draks with 1700 attack from your deck when it destroys a monster with a bad battle. And it's already got 1700, so it can summon another copy of itself. Fabled Lurie. A Fabled deck would be pretty cool. What else have we got that's interesting? Apex Avian. That's a really good card with pendulums, especially later on in the game if we decide to do the Arc 5 storyline. That card will be obnoxious. Worms, Naturia, more Fabled. Fucking, oh, they're adorable. What have we got? Anything actually decent? It doesn't look like it. Zex, that's a good card. Solkius, also good, but we only got one copy of that. Free Jagen and like Zex, they're quite a good combo together. What else we got? We got Shiratam. Blast Fan's pretty good. Kushano's very good. That's a very good Fabled card. What else we got? Come on, anything? We're gonna go a bit faster now. Anything high? You know what? Actually, we can actually sort by rarity. That's a better idea. So if we just go back to the top, we can look at it all via rarity and see our rarest cards. We're not gonna look at the commons and such because, well, honestly, wait. So sort by rarity in what was it? Reverse order. There we go. So ultra rares. We got Evigishki Tetra Ogre, which looks like a badass. It's a ritual card. So once per turn, you can declare a card type, a monster, spell, or trap, and your opponent has to can discard a card to negate this effect. Otherwise, both players send the declared card from their main deck to the grave. That's interesting. Hercules himself kind of let himself go a bit, but requires 3 Spill Storms to be summoned, and once per turn, you can pay half your life points to destroy everything. That might be funny. What else? You got anything else cool? Ooh, Ophion. That was a mean card back in the day. Cerebral. That's a pretty good card. Damn. You know what? I thought this buying some packs was going to give me like some direction in what I would like to build, but I have no idea. Oh, gosh. Right, you know what? We're just going to leave it at that, guys. Well, either way, So, recap. This video, we have defeated the first proper event of the game. We beat Weevil and Mako in a tag duel with a 5,000 attack point magical spellcaster marionette dude. It was pretty damn cool. And we bought some pretty cool packs. You know what? Gold series are always fun, though. We're going to end it. Oh, all that DP. All that DP we had is now gone. So now, the Winged Dragon of Ra. That's pretty cool. Obelisk! Prisma! Iron Wall. We're going to speed it up. Vanity's Emptiness. This is where the cool cards come out. We've got all the god cards, like, in this box here. Ah! Ah! Blaster! Dragon Rulers. We can make a Dragon Ruler deck and be really obnoxious. Ah, this is great. More Slifers. Tour Guide. Forbidden Lance. We've got some really good versatile cards in this pack. Damn! It just... We've got many god cards now. This doesn't seem quite canon. Alright, you know what? We get it. We got it. They're all really shiny, and they're all really... Damn, we've got 8 copies of that? Oh, is that 1? We could actually play them. Alright, well, you know what? We'll leave it at that, guys. I've been procrastinating a bit too much. But either way, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 Tag Force Special. Of course, next time we will have completed... we would have completed enough duels to get the next event, and we probably would have grinded out a lot of new cards, in addition to some new cards in our deck to strengthen our odds against the coming storm. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jack Clark, and this is Ganasty Games. More videos coming out to you soon, but until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.